Well, if you know where Harbin, China is, chances are you have a pretty good grasp of geography. But when it comes to education, there are concerns the long-taught subject is becoming a bit of an afterthought in Canadian schools. It seems more students may be replacing atlases with Google Maps. Ross Lord explains.
Professor James Boxall calls his first-year geography class remedial work.
China, India, who's that?
Bringing students up to speed on a subject that's increasingly neglected.
The status of geography in Canadian schools over the last 30 years that I've been looking at it has probably gone down substantially.
One look around his classroom and it's easy to see why. The internet has made it easy to locate any place in the world. But he argues clicking on a laptop doesn't allow students to interpret what they find.
I think having a depth of knowledge as a base and understanding the context of these things, not just memorizing a map, but understanding the context, is of extreme value.
And Boxall is not just griping. On top of promoting geography in professional circles, he's sinking his own money into a new foundation aimed at promoting geography far and wide. But he's playing catch-up. Many of these students learned only basic geography up until high school, where it was optional and often dropped.
It's definitely been eye-opening because it's different than what I've taken before, because before it was more like broad.
And chances are what they did learn in grade school was taught by teachers without a specialized background.
Most teachers in Canada have very little background. If they're teaching geography, have almost maybe had no courses in geography.
But students say a subject often stereotyped as dull can be exciting.
Geography is all about interactions between places and people, so I think it's important to know the surrounding areas of places and knowing how the people and their environments interact with them.
Using their own knowledge, not a computer chip, to at least nail down the basics.
So can you find Afghanistan on a map more easily now?
Yeah, well, I'm getting there.
Boxall is determined to see Canada join other countries like Australia, Finland, and the United Kingdom in putting more emphasis on geography instead of letting it languish. Ross Lord, Global News, Halifax.